I'm in the kitchen here getting a lesson on how bubble tea is made. The popular drink originated from Taiwan in the 1980s, known for its mixture of tea with chewy tapioca balls. And Bobae Bubble Tea started here in Woodinville, and their Karma Lee joins me now to show me how to make these delicious drinks.
I'm excited. You're in for a treat because not many people make it from scratch, and this is something you can totally do at home.
Oh, and I also love how you and I are twinning today too. And pink's my favorite color, so you have a lot going on. What are we making today then? Tapioca from scratch.
Absolutely. And today we're making pink Bobae Boba is what we're looking at. So it's really fun. We're going to start off with putting our tapioca starch right here.
Okay.
Into the bowl mixer with the dough hook.
Ooh.
And this is so easy. Anyone can do this at home.
All right.
What I do next is I just gonna be temping out some water, making sure we have the right amount of hot water in here to start the process.
And again, all things that I feel like people generally have at their house, you know, a mixer and
some hot water.
So far, so good.
So easy, right? And then I'm just gonna start with just like stirring.
On low?
On super low.
Okay, because you don't want it to splatter back.
Yeah, because like no one likes to get messy, right? And then we just pour those hot water in. Really? And I'm gonna let it go for a little bit. Some people like to stop it and do a scrape around. Honestly, extra work, we can do that later.
Okay,
right?
This is so cute and interesting. This is just pink. What is this?
Yeah, so this is our house pink sugar. Actually, just super easy. We don't do like a natural artificial coloring. So this is actually just dragon fruit and sugar to make the pink color. So everything's all natural.
That is amazing.
Yeah. At home, people can make this in different colors they like. They can make it into matcha. They can put into butterfly flower powder, whatever it is to make the color they want. And then now, I just added the pink sugar in, and then I just go up a little bit. That's when you can go a little,
okay.
Just to kind of make sure that they will go together. Oh, see, I go a little too far now. It's trying to splatter on me.
We like it. We like a messy kitchen.
I love that. Okay, so I'm going to put this away while we wait for that.
Yes, and you brought some donuts here too, some boba donuts. Tell me about those.
Yeah, so our award-winning donut is super soft. We've been doing them since 2020 when we almost first started the business.
Wow.
The really cool thing is that we're bridging the Asian American story kind of in a donut form. So you will have here is the ube cream.
Yum.
And we have the kind of the signature brown sugar boba donut. And then the ceremonial matcha donut, which is just heavenly, and I cannot wait for you to try them.
Oh my gosh, maybe I should just dive into that too. And so how's the dough looking? Are we getting to a good spot?
Yeah, so what you want is you don't want that to be all incorporated, so the mixing process is actually really fast. And what you want is you want to clean off the dough hook and then get this kind of off.
Which is the hardest part, always.
Which is the harder part. Always train my muscle here. I always call this the Bobae workout because...
Yeah, it's a good arm workout.
Yeah, you're going to get really toned for this summer. So what happened is here, I'm just going to like mix in together a little bit more. I'm going to get my hand in, and I'm kind of squeezing dough. Super simple. And this is super easy with kids, and they love this process.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of cool because oftentimes you go out and you're like trying boba, but you never know how it's made.
It's true. I figured it would be really difficult. So the fact that this doesn't have a ton of steps is actually making me feel like, okay, we could potentially do this. I just enjoy bubble tea usually.
Exactly. So you just like, it's definitely our
Am I putting this down on the on here too a little?
A little bit of that.
Ooh. A little or a lot. Here we go.
Smear it really quick.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna kind of have everything come down into a little area where you can kind of put them all together.
Yeah. And now you're cutting this, right? And then making little balls?
So you're gonna do a little bit more kind of dough squishing. Kind of losing
For lack of a better term, squishing?
Dough squishing, kind of incorporate all together. This process, it's a little messy, but it's so fun because it's kind of like Play-Doh, but this is non-toxic and it's like edible, right? And so this is totally fun for any parents looking for a sensory play with their kids.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we're almost there, kind of getting it to where we need to be.
Yum.
And you can use a rolling pin if you like, or you can just kind of make it fun. Cut it in half.
Oh, great.
I'll give some to you.
Yes.
And I'll give some to me. And then we can just kind of finish off the process with a little bit more squishing.
Okay.
It's hot, right? It's kind of fun.
And we're kind of starting to run out of time, so I want to get to the drinks too. So when these are all, you know, made into, this is the like final look, right? So keep going, but I'm gonna put some of these into this drink. And what drink am I making here?
So here you have the Sapphire Moonlight with our pink boba. So what's really great is on top at the moment, you're putting the butterfly flower on top, kind of creating that like sapphire look. This is our signature drink because we don't use any of like a lavender like extract or anything like that. This is actually from real lavender. I hope you like this drink. And this is made with oat milk.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have two other favorites there too. So the ube one, right? And you top that usually with matcha.
Yeah, so we top that with our ceremonial grade matcha. What you think?
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Okay, and then the last one I can help you with too. You pour some milk on this one.
And
What's this?
Put ice in first.
Oh, ice. Okay, see? I can't mess it up. I can't get over that first drink. So good.
And what I like too is once you put that in, I also like to kind of put a couple scoops of that around to make a really pretty ring around the cup.
Amazing. And so back to the tapioca balls, what do you do when they're rolled? Do you cook them or what do you do with that?
Yeah, so you want to cut them into little noodles and then you want to cut them more into little kind of square pieces. And what you do is you want to roll them into little balls like right here. And then you cook them in hot water for like 20 minutes and then just let it sit for another 10 and you just rinse it and ready to go. And you can put it in any drink you like. Of course, it doesn't work if it's like sit for a long time, so definitely enjoy fresh.
Wow. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. I'm loving all of these drinks and I have to visit you guys.